Hey, Jay Heiss here with the Chamber Cast, and I have with me this morning in the hot seat Katy Zegar from Department of Social Services here in Washington County. We all know what the Department of Social Services does. Most of us think we do, but go ahead, Katy, give us the rundown. What's going on?
So I am the Assistant Director for Child Support at Washington County Department of Social Services. I'm one of the four assistant directors that are there at the Social Services.
Right. Okay. How's it going over there? Busy?
It's good. We're always busy.
Always busy.
Always busy,
Yeah.
yes.
Is there anything particular thing or any particular subjects or things going on that you want to emphasize on here in Washington County?
Absolutely. So the reason why I'm here today is just to kind of promote our Child Support Awareness Month. So each August we celebrate child support.
Okay.
And this is a particularly special year because it's our 50th anniversary.
I gotcha.
So we're attempting to just promote the child support program, just telling everybody that we're willing to work with non-custodial parents during this time. We're doing like a driver's license initiative for those that have suspended licenses where we want to meet with them. We want to see how we can get their license to be unsuspended.
There you go, moving forward, right?
Yeah. And see how we can get child support payments coming in the door to those that need them.
Gotcha. You said the 50th anniversary of the Department of Social Services?
Just the child support program itself.
Okay, that program itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're winding down August. This is the month of it. This is Child Service.
Yep.
What's it called?
Child Support Awareness
Child
Month.
Support Awareness Month.
Yes.
What's September?
Well, September's just hopefully a calm down month.
Calm down month?
Yeah,
And
so
October
we're-
jumping to some new stuff, right?
Yeah,
with
so
the
we're not
holidays and
as
all that.
busy, and then
Right.
we try to transition into the holidays.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we've
Okay.
been doing a couple community events. We've done an expungement clinic in partnership with the Circuit Court.
Okay.
We also did the community event with Hagerstown Housing Authority, which
Okay.
I believe was like August 14th.
Okay. So you've had a busy month.
We
Yeah.
very busy, and we did National Night Out. So we dedicate some tables where we can go
With the
out
police
there.
department and all that? I
And we
gotcha.
hand out book bags and school supplies to
Okay.
children.
I've seen it out
in
there.
honor of our program. Yeah.
All right. How long have you been involved? How long have you been part of the Department of Social
I've
Services?
actually been with the department for 20 years.
Oh.
So
In this area, in Washington
yes,
County?
Yep,
So
all
you're-
Washington County.
I gotcha.
And I've been with child support in this role about 18 months, but altogether about 8 years.
Where were you before this role?
I was in human resources.
Oh, okay.
So I had the opportunity to take this promotion
Some
and
power.
yeah,
you did.
yeah, and then get my life to calm down a little bit from human resources. So
Okay. Oh, that's a busy job, huh?
it is.
Yeah,
it
very
is.
busy. Pulling your hair out over there sometimes. I bet.
Absolutely, yeah. So this just kind of gave us the opportunity to talk about like our employment programs.
Yep.
We have two great employment programs for our non-custodial parents. And we use those programs to help like just break down barriers. Like what do they need to get into jobs?
Right. Okay. Washington County is it's a very unique place. It's a very vast county, obviously.
Yes.
So you guys cover the whole county.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some areas that need more help than others, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, of the entire state, we probably have maybe the 7th highest caseload, where we manage probably around 5,300 cases, child support cases. So, we
Per
are trying
year?
to.
5,300 a year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
a
we're
lot.
and maintaining those throughout
Sure.
the years all the way
Staying on
to
top
like
of
emancipation.
everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're pretty busy, and that's why we use those employment programs because, because we are in a rural area, like people have problems getting to and from work, like transportation
like
barriers.
way out in Hancock or something like that, I'll bet.
And like, how can we either get someone their license back, get their ID back,
Right.
those sorts of things. So we can normally get individuals in our two programs jobs making anywhere between $17 to like $28 an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and so we use that
people.
as a catalyst to kind of bring in collections. And from those employment programs, since January, we've been able to bring in like almost $87,000 of child support payments
Nice.
because we've been able to get individuals jobs, break down some of those barriers. Do they need a birth certificate? Do they need their social security card?
Right.
Do they need their license lifted?
Yeah.
Those sorts of things.
I get you. Okay, well, awesome. Well, you particularly, you've been with the Social Service Department for 20 years.
Yes.
What is your background? How did you land that job? Is that your?
I think just straight out of school, just
Yeah.
looking for something.
What did you go to school for?
Business administration.
Gotcha.
And so just landed this job with the state and kind of was like, okay, like let me get my feet in the door to figure
Yeah.
out what I want to do because, I was just a young 20-something.
Sure.
And
here
ended
you
up
are.
with the state and just kind of stayed. And,
Nice.
have had some flexibility to move within the department to kind of not keep like complacent.
Gotcha.
So I've been in several different departments,
including HR.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
that. How long did you do HR for?
I did that for 7 years.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
A long 7 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're in this. Okay.
And so, just love the state of Maryland and love what we do there. And, even making...
I'm assuming you're from Maryland, born?
I'm not from
Where
Maryland.
are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, that's just up the street
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's only like a 15-minute drive. I'm
That's
right there
all.
at state line. So I
Yeah,
feel like
gotcha.
even though I
You're
was
home,
there,
yeah.
I'm home in Maryland too, and more than
Gotcha.
anything. And
Sure.
it's closer than anything that we have going on in Pennsylvania. So
I gotcha.
yeah.
Well, interesting. I have a question for you because
Yeah.
I know from being in the chamber myself and doing these podcasts and meeting people throughout Washington County, there are a lot of nonprofits, a lot of .orgs, and a lot of there's the United Way, all kinds of different organizations. Obviously, you must work hand in hand with these or with some of these organizations, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So in child support, we deal a lot with gatekeepers.
Okay.
We
Bill,
do a
shout
lot
out to
with
you.
United Way.
Shout out Heather.
Yeah. There's a couple other ones that
Sure.
we dealt with. Community Action Council.
Right.
We
There's
do
lots of them.
Yeah, like we do a ton of stuff where we meet with them regularly. Goodwill's another one that like we kind of we work with them and just kind of figuring out, okay, so like we can only help them so much as DSS, but where can these other nonprofits fit in to like fill those
Right.
gaps for self-sufficiency?
Because like listen to what you like. For instance, the month of August is child support.
Yeah.
Child support month, right?
Yeah, child support awareness.
I feel like I hear that coming out of some other organizations around here, nonprofits. I mean, are you kind of competing with them? I mean, obviously you have the state. You're a department. You're the government.
Yeah.
And what are they doing that you're not doing, or vice versa?
They just have usually they have a little more flexibility in their funding.
Okay.
A little bit different funding sources.
The parameters are a little different.
The parameters are different.
Okay.
Sometimes with child support, in order to be eligible for something or for us to be able to use certain funds, you also have to be getting like cash assistance or food stamps. Some of those nonprofits, they don't have those. Maybe you could kind of say barriers or just like different opportunities that we
I
can
would
say,
think you guys have a little more
we
access
can't do
to
this,
but they can and
but
vice
they
versa.
can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's kind of more of a, okay, we can take them, just kind of said like, so far, where can you guys step in to kind of get these individuals where they need to be?
I gotcha. We did talk a little bit as the month of August being what it is, and then we move out of this and into the holiday season, when I call into the fall. What's next? Any other big events on the horizon here for?
Yeah, well, we always have every fourth Wednesday of the month, we have extended hours up at Department of Social Services,
Okay.
where we stay open till 7. So that just provides some of our individuals that are working, how can they get into the office to see us? So we make ourselves open during that time. And really the holidays are kind of our opportunity to focus on other things. So child support awareness, we're focusing on how can we lift your license? How can we modify your order to right size it?
Right.
But then the other times we're kind of thinking, how can we prevent you from going to court? What are other ways that we can bring in funding, or what do we need to look at for your case to determine, how we can prevent any sort of enforcement actions because you're doing what you need to do.
Sounds busy.
It is. It's always busy.
Always
but
have your plate's full, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Call Display J at ExpoNet USA for all your portable display and graphics needs. With printing facilities nationwide, Display J's got you covered on both sides of the country and anywhere in between. You've got a guy. Call Display J at 301-378-9363 or www.exponetusa.com. Also available on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, the Department of Social Services here in Washington County, obviously, how long have you guys been a part of the Chamber of Commerce here?
I believe for about 5 years that we've been.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's been fairly new that we've been members
Involved
of that.
in it, yeah. Have you been the face of it this whole time with the
No,
Chamber?
no. We actually have a communications individial, so he usually is our
He's
face
probably
for
the
this
face
sort
I've
of
seen
thing.
if I've seen anyone from
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Okay.
Jimmy Gossard.
Jimmy Gossard, okay.
Yeah. And he does a lot of our communication work, and
Right.
so I had a little bit more content knowledge for this, so
Sure.
I took one for the team.
Lucky you. Lucky me. All
You know
good.
how that goes.
When they ask who wants to go to the podcast, you raise your hand right away.
Yeah,
didn't you,
yeah, I'm
didn't
like,
you,
I'll do
Katie?
it.
Yeah, there you go. Aren't you glad you did? And
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
you gone to any of the chamber events yourself?
I have been to a few, not this year in particularly, but a few of the
The
It's like
bashes?
eggs and
eggs and issues?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Early morning stuff.
a lot of the yes,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the professional development
Okay.
that we've had with like Glenn Shepherd. I've done some
Okay.
of those that you guys have hosted. So
right.
we try to like take turns, because if all of us out of the office, the 5 of us that kind of like are like the main showrunners of all, we try to like
Yeah.
organize
Balance
it.
it out a
So
little
yeah,
bit, right? So
yeah.
you need to start going to more events.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
We have
Yeah.
these, they have these bash events once a month too.
Oh,
That's a
yes.
great time to meet people, network, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and that's been great about being with
Right.
the chamber, networking and doing those things. Like a couple of those seminars were packed full, and there's just so many individuals from the community that
Absolutely.
we just don't know about. And you get their card and you learn about what they
I
what
didn't
they
know
can
about
do.
you, and here we are.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Katy Zegar, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to ask the question I ask everyone that comes in and sits in that chair.
Yeah.
If you're an organization or a business in the Washington County area and you are not part of the Chamber of Commerce, why should they be?
I would say it's the perfect opportunity, just kind of how I said, networking,
Right.
understanding what we do around the community. A lot of people, I believe, feel, or a lot of individuals feel they know exactly what they do, but maybe not the extent of what Department of Social Services is capable of doing.
Right.
And so that just offers, I think, networking, increasing your credibility throughout Washington County,
Right.
and just kind of discovering,
Yeah.
what we have available to us.
Awesome. There you have it, folks. That's why you should be in the chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, Katy Zegar, I want to thank you for coming on the Chamber Cast. And if you want to be a guest on the Chamber Cast, just reach out to Maddie or Katie over there at the Chamber office. The information right here on the screen. For the Chamber Cast, I'm Jay Heiss with Katy Zegar. We will see you next time. Out of here.